In this video, I'm going to show you a really easy way to make a dam for your sluice. G'day, welcome to Mad Scientist Prospecting. My name's 𝗏𝘃𝗶𝗴. Now, a few weeks ago, I went off to Beechworth to catch up with Chris from 𝗏𝘃𝗶𝗴 Prospecting and 𝗏𝘃𝗶𝗴 from 𝗏𝘃𝗶𝗴, but he's also from Canada, which is why this was a special gathering. The first thing I did was I checked my sluice from the night before and saw some gold on the mat there. Unfortunately, there wasn't much more gold in the rest of the sluice, but c'est la vie. Got myself a coffee and then headed off to Beechworth. Well, I've made it to Beechworth and I reckon it's time for second breakfast. Oh. Yum. Made on the premises apparently here in Beechworth. That raspberry is something else. Lemon and lime is always good. But the raspberry, they've really nailed that. Chris has brought us onto Reedy Creek and he's told us where a paste trick is, so that makes work easier. So we're going to build a dam and then get cracking. When I'm running a sluice around here, there's almost never enough water that I can just grab the sluice, throw it in the creek, and that's all I need to do. I have to build a dam, and sometimes I don't just have to catch a proportion of the flow, I have to try and get as much as of it possible caught in the dam so that it'll go through my sluice. And doing that with just rocks and shovels of dirt and stuff is not only a lot of work, but it's also kind of, well, not possible most of the time. So just habit, as I've just made it part of my kit, is that I've got some sort of drop cloth that I use to make the dam like this. Look, I don't remember where I first learned how to do this, but it's just something that I've always done. And so when people started commenting on it about, oh wow, that's a really cool idea, I thought, oh, isn't that what you do? Now, for some people, especially people around the Beechworth area who have got so many creeks and rivers, who have got so much flow so much of the time, I can understand that this has never been a problem for them, so it's never been something that they've needed to solve. What the hell is all this wet stuff? But for most of you, especially if you've clicked on this video, I imagine it is. And you can see how effective it is. Even here in Reedy Creek, where the river bottom was full of granitic sand and really big lumpy rocks, which made it really tricky to form a dam. Now, if we'd been trying to form a dam with just boulders and throwing up sand, it just wouldn't have been possible. But with these drop cloths that I've got, which are actually a roll of school uniform fabric that I picked up for 10 bucks in Ballarat, and I've still got, I don't know, 20-30 meters of stuff. It works pretty easy. Two criteria that you need for this. One is that the weave of the cloth be pretty tight. It doesn't have to be tight. You're not talking waterproof canvas here. It's just got to be pretty close. So, not Hessian. Second thing you want is you want it to be in a usable shape. So wide-ish rectangles, good. Big squares, less useful. And I suppose the third criteria is that you don't want it to be incredibly water absorbent, but some sort of cotton or even cheaper nylon would work well, as long as you don't use it in the stream when it starts to get tatty. Throw it out before that point so you're not contaminating the stream with microplastics. Then you just lay it in the creek. On the downstream side, you pile up rocks to support it and give it some height to form the dam. On the upstream side, you might need to throw a few rocks to support the upstream edge to keep it down below the water, maybe a few shovelfuls of dirt. But as soon as the dam starts to work and starts to get some, raise the water level, the water pressure pushing down on the cloth will basically hold it in place. And that's pretty much it. Maybe create a little bit of a hole, a divot where the water's flowing out. That's where you put your sluice. But it's pretty simple. Yeah. And these drop cloths actually form part of my kit, even where I'm going places without water. They're a very, very useful piece of kit. But that's, for another video. So I hope you found this useful. Good luck finding the gold. And if you want to tag along with the other things I'm doing, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification. And I'll catch you guys anon. Bye-bye. In this video, I'm going to show you a really simple, easy way to make a sluice. No, make a dam. In this video, I'm going to show you a really simple, easy way to make a sluice.